write English. Now, tell me one thing. Do you think that whenever anyone asks you, how are you, you have just one reply? I'm fine. Yes. Fine, I think in English is the most commonly used word. And what if I give you a more interesting word? Yes, I have today brought for you 15 interesting, actually forgotten words. They are a part of English language, but they are not used now. But if you want to add spice to your vocabulary, not only do you want to enjoy English, but you also want to enjoy saying these words, including these words in your conversation and have a good laugh, because these words are really very interesting and it's going to make your conversation very interesting and funny. Yes, if you take it that way. So, I was saying that if someone asks you, how are you? You will say, I'm fine. Yes. But it is not important that every day you are fine. Sometimes you want to say, I am not fine. But then how will you say, I am not fine? How boring is that? Yes, so let's add some spice to our English vocabulary right now. Copy down these 15 forgotten English words and now bring them into trend one more time. Let's shoot at the very first English word. That is Frobly wobbly. Yes. Frobly wobbly, very rhyming word, very interesting, obviously. Now let's understand what is frobly wobbly and when it is said. Yeah, frobly wobbly is said when someone asks you, how are you? And you want to say, or how was your day? And you want to say, not good and not bad. It's okay, but okay, seriously, for an intermediate or an advanced learner is not a good word. Okay, so mind your vocabulary and use next time frobly wobbly when you want to say it was okay. How was your day? It was frobly wobbly. Frobly wobbly, it was not good, it was not bad, it was somewhere in between. So frobly wobbly, that is what you're going to use next time. Yes, let's see the next one. Hotsy totsy, another forgotten 18th century word, hotsy totsy. When is asked that how much of your project is done or how close you are to your project or your mission or your task or your assignment and you are almost done, you think it is almost perfect, then what are you going to use? My project is done hotsy totsy. Hotsy totsy means close to perfection but not completed. Hotsy totsy, almost finished, almost perfect. Yes. So how was my performance? It was hotsy totsy. Hotsy totsy means, yes, it was not perfect, but it was close to perfection. That means a little practice and you will be perfect then. So it was hotsy totsy, whether you talk about your assignments or projects or you talk about any performance or you talk about anything that is close to perfect. Hotsy totsy. Yes, hotsy totsy is also used for people who look too extremely elegant. Hotsy totsy, yes. Another word. Let's see. Abligurition. Abligurition. Yes, abligurition is actually a condition where people spend lavishly on food and water. That means excessive spend. Excessive money spent on food and water. And not because they have a lot of money, but just to show off. Maybe they could not afford, but somehow just to impress the other person, they are spending lavishly on food and drinks and delicacies. Yes, so that is abligurition. Abligurition can be used in a sentence as, I was not impressed by his abligurition, instead it backfired and I left the date. Yes. So abligurition means lavishly spending a lot of money. You find many people not too rich or maybe rich, but they are showing off that how well or how much money lavishly we can spend on food and water unnecessarily. That's abligurition. I hate it. Yes. Okay, next interesting word of English is Dysania. This is a lockdown period and many of us find it very difficult to get out of bed in the morning. We don't have any reason to get up. We don't have a class. We don't have any meeting. we don't have to exercise, we don't feel like exercising when there are so many holidays. We know that tomorrow is also holiday and day after also. That means we can get up anytime at our convenience. Why to get up today? Let's get up tomorrow. Okay, and again tomorrow we have the same thought controlling us. Yes, what is the need of getting up early today? Let's get up tomorrow. So it is 7 o'clock and let's sleep for 1 more hour or 2 more hours maybe. Okay. So that condition, that restraint of mind that prevents you from getting out of your bed and you mold yourself in the bed, that is Dysania. Yes, a condition that prevents you from getting up early from the bed, early in the morning. Though you know that Dysania is something that you are suffering from if you are unable to get up early in the morning. So, are you also suffering from Dysania? I am a little bit sometimes. Okay, let's move to the next word. Peacocking. Peacocking. Yes. Peacock, peacocking. Peacock, as we know, this term is taken from peacock, obviously. So, when the peacock show off its feathers, it looks so beautiful and elegant. And sometimes we feel that maybe the peacock is showing its beauty, showing off its beauty. Yes, that same term and title fits for those persons who are average looking but they are showing off their beauty. That means they are doing exactly peacocking. Peacocking is a word that is used for people who show off their beauty or their dress or their style or their hair, anything. Yes, you can term to those ladies or those gents who are showing their new suit and new sari in the party and peacocking. Yes, she's peacocking all the time with her new red dress. That is peacocking, exactly. Let's come to another interesting word of English, that is Tickety Boo. Again, as I told you, do you have just one word in your vocabulary? How are you? I'm fine. How are you? Fine. Now 10 people ask you have the same word fine. Don't you have any other word? You are an English learner. You have so many thousands of words in your head. But when this question is asked, how are you? You have just one basic word, fine. Now you don't have that word. Now you have to quickly replace that word and someone next time asks you, how are you? You have to say, I'm Tickety Boo. Tickety Boo means fine. Okay. Okay, that is not only about your condition. If someone asks, how was the place? It was Tickety Boo. Yes, it was perfect. Perfect for my project, perfect for making a house or a hotel or anything. Yes, so Tickety Boo is a very rhyming, interesting word. Tickety Boo, that means fine or okay. Do you have any problem? Tickety Boo. Yes, okay, it's okay, I'm fine. Tickety Boo. Very interesting when you're going to include it in your conversation. I'm very sure that you are going to enjoy the conversation. Yes, with words like, how was your day? It was Frobly Mobbly. And, okay, how are you? Tickety Boo. Instead of my day, besides my day being very Frobly Mobbly, but still I'm Tickety Boo. Right? So let's see the next word. That's lardy dardy. Yes, lardy dardy is for people who look very ravishing. Lardy dardy, carrying themselves properly. You have seen those perfect specimens of humans. You find that I wish I could be so perfectly dressed, so elegant looking, so nicely carrying myself. Yes. She is so lardy-dardy that she became the center of attraction. Yes, center of attraction, lardy-dardy, yes. So you can term any one of your friend as lardy-dardy because she's always so perfectly dressed. Lardy-dardy, yeah. Next word is holus bolus. Holus bolus is another interesting word, another spice to add to your English vocabulary. Holus bolus means what? Holus bolus. Yes, you can understand like that. Holus and bolus. Holus means the whole and bolus means taking in one go. Yes, all together and all at once. That is holus bolus. So next time you want to say that I invited him to the party and he swallowed the whole feast, holus bolus, all at once. He took all at once. He swallowed everything just all together. Holus bolus. Yes, that is the term you have to use. It can be used not only for food, it can be used for story. Like I narrated her the whole story and she understood every angle, holus bolus, all together. She understood it so well, all at once. That means I didn't have to repeat it. Okay, so it can be used in as many interesting situations as you want. Holus bolus. Yes, holus bolus. Next interesting word is grog. Again, as we are talking too much about parties, let's talk about one more person. Whenever you are in the party and you're having your meal, you find people watching at you, especially when you are eating, and you can see in their eyes that they're hoping you to share something. Yes, in the party when you're eating and any one person is watching you in the hope that you're going to share some piece from your plate. Those people who stare at someone while they are eating, these people are known as groke. Yes, these people are known as Groke. So you can make a list of the grokes you met in the previous party, or are you being a groke in a party? Are you watching someone eating in the party and you're hoping that they call you and share something? No, I don't think so. But we all have faced this situation, not in the party, but sometimes somewhere at the sideways, at the streetways, anywhere. Yes, we find some people looking very hopefully at us, especially when we are eating and we feel very shy. Those people are groke. Now you know that. Yes, next is, look at this word carefully. This is pronounced as Faroush. Faroush. Faroush are people who are very shy and nervous. Faroush. She is extremely Faroush, especially when she's called for public speaking. Oh, that is one thing that you should always avoid, being a Faroush. Faroush means very shy. Yes. Are you a Faroush? I used to be, but now my profession does not demand me to be a Faroush. So I have to be open, I have to be an extrovert, I have completely changed my personality. Earlier I was Faroush, but now I'm Tickety Boo. Okay, let's move forward. Next is wabi sabi. Yes, wabi sabi. Another rhyming word. Sometimes in our antique, in any old thing also, we find beauty. People find beauty in old things, left out things and broken things. That means you make beautiful thing out of the waste. That is wabi sabi. Yes, wabi sabi is like picking up something from the streetways and using it in a very productive way, or giving it a totally new shape. Yes, like a talcum powder can, and you just wrap it around and make it a flower vase. So that is a wabi sabi. Yes. So you should always wabi sabi your products all the time. Yes. And sometimes your relationships, if it is needed. So wabi sabi is another rhyming interesting word that you should add to your English vocabulary. Yes, please do that. Next is heebie jeebies. Heebie jeebies, another interesting word. And when do we use this? This is used mostly when you have watched any horror movie and you are very nervous, very scared. You can see the ghost everywhere, in your room, near your bed, under your bed, everywhere. Yes, so that movie has given you heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. Yes, heebie-jeebies is a state or a condition that brings a lot of fear in your heart and mind, out of any fear, out of any worry, out of any stress, any frustration, anything. But you are very, very afraid. Yes, so next time, instead of saying, I'm very afraid, say that ghost is giving me heebie-jeebies. Yes, the upcoming assignment, the upcoming exam is giving me heebie-jeebies. I am very nervous, I am very afraid. Heebie-jeebies. We all are waiting for the results. Yes, I am waiting for the results. That's giving me heebie-jeebies. Okay, so many places you can use heebie-jeebies. That is very interesting, and obviously when you're going to say this word, it's going to be a lot of fun. Try that now. Okay, so next is fudgel. F-U-D-G-E-L, fudgel. And this is also something very common. Let me first use in a sentence and then tell you the meaning. When my parents came to my room, they thought I was studying, but I was fudgeling to catch Pokemon. Okay, so you have got an idea. Fudgel is a person who pretends to do work while he's actually doing nothing. Yes, that is exactly, and that is what most of us can identify ourselves with. Are you a fudgel? That means, do you pretend to work very sincerely? I was looking at the computer screen sincerely, but actually I was fudgeling to play with the Angry Birds. So fudgel is acting or pretending that you are doing something while actually you're not doing anything. Okay, we most of the time fudgel in our mobile, surfing, trying to show that we are doing some very important work, but actually we are searching social media. So that is fudgeling. Yes, pretending to do very serious important work but actually nothing. Next is ultracrepidarian. Ultracrepidarian are people who give you a lot of advices, a lot of knowledge about something that they don't have any idea. You have your friends, you have some of the relatives. Some people, you will find that they are going to say a lot of things, teach you, preach you a lot of things about which they have no idea. Yes, but they just want to just give you free advice. Yes, free knowledge. But they personally have no experience, no idea and no knowledge about that. Yes, so those people are ultracrepidarian. That means never trust their advice. Because they are only good at speaking, but they have no experience. They have no grounds. Their opinions are not based on any reality. So these people are ultracrepidarian. Next is collywobbles. Now whenever you're very nervous, again the word is not nervous, but whenever you are feeling very nervous, excited, you are after maybe many days you're meeting your best friend or you are having something adventurous, exciting in your life. And you say, now that is a feeling that most of us associate as butterflies in the stomach. I'm having butterflies in my stomach. I'm very excited for my results. I'm having butterflies in my stomach. So butterflies in the stomach nowadays is too repetitive and very common. So now break the trend and use collywobbles. Yes, collywobbles. Collywobbles is again a condition that gives you butterflies in the stomach, but don't use that word now. Enough using butterflies in the stomach. Now you can say it's giving me collywobbles. Yes, collywobbles. Collywobbles is a term that is used, a condition which shows that you are very excited and eagerly waiting for something exciting and adventurous to happen. Collywobbles. So I hope these 15 English forgotten words are going to add spice to your vocabulary and you're going to definitely use it. Try using and let me know what is the reaction of your friends and your parents. Are they laughing? Are they trying to learn? Are they copying you? It's going to be a lot of fun using these words in your daily conversation. If you like the video and if you want me to bring more such amazing and interesting videos, do not forget to subscribe to Vocabita English and I'll be bringing you new video every week. Till then, keep learning and enjoy.